what's good? It's your boy Maine Laveau. We out here in Austin, Texas, and we kicking it at Kicking It. So today we got some special guests and some special kicks. So stay tuned. Now Kicking It with Maine. Not easy.
Always told to keep my eyes on my own paper and never be blind to love, cause that shit the greatest. Took some losses, but they only left me highly favored. In my own lane and worry about you fucking haters. I'm on my motherfucking business like, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm on my motherfucking business like, ooh, ooh.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Maine Laveau. I'm here in Austin, Texas, kicking it. And you know, we kicking it. So I'm out here with my boy G right now. We about to, like, you know what I'm saying, let y'all know what's his like favorite shoes. So today we got some special guests and some special kicks. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's going on? I'm Greg Grovey. Follow me on Instagram. Just gotta plug it in. Greg Greg.Grovey Grovey. Like you say, we here at Kicking It ATX, man. I'm excited to be here. Excited to have y'all here.
Yeah, you already know. All right, so today we want to let, like, you know what I'm saying, viewers know what gave you the love for fashion and sneakers.
Man, actually, I have to say I would have to give that to my grandma, man. To be honest with you, growing up, like, I wasn't ever the person that had everything I wanted, but you know, my parents and my grandparents definitely made sure I didn't go without. And you know, my grandma was definitely the one that spoiled me. You know, if I felt like it was some new shoes coming out, like, you know, I was just be like, oh man, Big Mama, these shoes, they so like heavy. Like, you know, I'm walking home from school, they too heavy. So she was like, well, let's go see if we get you some lighter ones. Let's find something else. So you know,
I got you. So you know what you was doing.
Yeah, unfortunately, man. But yeah, I have to give credit to my Big Mama for that, man. Spoiling me and putting me on the game early.
All right, definitely. So what was like your first pair of sneakers that you actually like got that made you be like, yeah, man, I like sneakers?
Man, that's kind of a two-part question. So one would be infrared, black and infrared Jordan 6.
How
so
you got those?
Man, funny story is I actually got a picture in kindergarten, like at my mama's house in the photo album in kindergarten, had him with a black and red Snoopy shirt on.
Yeah.
So that made me have a special moment tied to that infrared.
All right.
But other than that, man, I would have to say what they call now the He Got Game 13. But I was able to get the OG colorway of that, like the black and white 13. It's just, I remember, man, I just remember begging my parents, like, man, I just want these shoes so bad. And you know, my parents wanted the type to spend $160 on a pair of shoes. So
those don't playoff editions. A lot came with them shoes.
Yeah, so I just begged and that Christmas I finally got them. So that should hold a special memory for me.
Oh man, so yeah, but definitely He Got Game 13 and infrared. Yo, those definitely some hot picks. All right, so what was like your first shoe that you actually purchased? Like, I mean, like outside of Big Mama and anybody else, like you actually went out with your hard-earned money and was just like, I'm gonna get this shoe because I know I want this shoe.
Bread 11s.
Yeah.
Bread 11.
Okay, good choice.
Finally got a job, man. I was trying to work at these big box shoe stores. I ain't gonna name no shoe stores because I don't want to give them no shout-outs. But you know, trying to get a job as a teenager in a shoe store, man, it never worked out. I finally got a job at Best Buy.
How that turned out?
It was cool, man. So one of my football teammates, he was a manager up there. He plugged me in, so I was able to save up. And then at Christmas, it was the Bread 11 release, so I was able to get it in, and that was the first one. I was like, man,
were you caught in the, like, you know, like how they used to call them, like the Jordan sleep outs?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I used to be caught up in those too. Yeah, man, those is deep.
Yeah, man, I feel like, you know, people our age, the younger people now, they don't really get to experience because of all these raffles and online and bots and stuff. But
I think they tried to shut it down because there was like a lot of like it was turning into riot stuff.
That too. But I feel like the older people, that's kind of how you pay your way in the game.
Yeah,
you know, you gotta earn it.
Market. That's the he showed snap. All right, so what was my next question is what's your favorite brand of sneaker and why?
So honestly, I like every brand. Like every brand, I think got something going for them. But I mean, like a huge percentage of the word, I would have to say Nike for sure.
Right,
like Nike and Jordan brand. It's just man, for one, like them the shoes I grew up on. Like, you know, Air Forces and Jordan.
It's kind of like our old girl say Nike.
That's what you grow up on. So that hold them spaces in your heart. But like even to this day, you know, Nike is probably like the most innovative company. And then they got so much stuff they can bring back from the archive, but they still come out with new stuff that make you want it too. So
and then too, like I tell a lot of people, like what Nike do is they commercialize who they like market. A lot of companies like, you know, like I didn't know Adidas had a roster of like celebrities or whatever who they signed to, but you wouldn't know because they don't commercialize it as much as Nike. Like Nike commercialize who they like.
That's true.
They definitely, because you know Drake like got a joint. You know Travis Scott got it. So that's what Nike.
They gonna get their money's worth.
Like everybody, Nike definitely gonna get their money.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your broken heart, I fixed that. Just relax what's on your wrist, I drip. shower your problems with politics.
This time, I just want to know, what are your 2 picks that you have in store for us today?
So first, gotta go with the all-white Air Force One.
Got to, G.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure, because one day my nephew hit me and was like, man, I'm trying to get some 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛.
Yeah.
And I was just like, so what? I'm like, what? I'm like, let me look them up. I'm on the internet looking up 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛, and I'm like, bro, them Air Force Ones. He like, Uptown. That's what we call them. I grew up calling them Uptown.
Right.
So he was just like, yeah, man, like, I want some of those, some 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛. So why y'all call them 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛? G Herbo be wearing them all the time.
Yeah, I say G Herbo. Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man.
I actually think 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛, if I'm not mistaken, actually I want to get that fact right. Naja, 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛, you said was G Herbo's homeboy?
Yeah, it was his homeboy who passed away, and then he just always wore all whites. He started calling them 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛 and just caught on in his side of town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what
shout out to Naja for giving me that.
I appreciate that, my boy. Because I was just curious on where did they get that name from, because my nephew hit me up just like, bro, I need some 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, I ain't even got to put 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛. So I was like, what? Let me know what I'm missing.
Yeah, I need them too.
So once I was just like, all right, then now I know what he talking about now. So now I just be like every day. But yeah, definitely, those are definitely
all white classic. Go with everything. $90, man.
Never play out.
Yeah, need them.
One thing I could definitely say about Air Force Ones is like Reebok Classics, all that stuff, those play out. Because I really thought Reebok Classics, like, you remember how they used to have the little clear the bubblegum bottom? I definitely thought those shoes weren't going to play out. But Air Force Ones definitely was like, you could tell they still.
And see, that just go back to the brand stuff we talking about. Nike know how to stay around, man. Reebok trying to figure it out.
Like, yeah, man, they definitely know how to stay around.
Yeah.
They definitely know how to stay. So big ups to the Air Force One. Like, this is like my first love before SB Dunks. Yeah, definitely my first love. What's your second pick? Because I see it over there shining, buddy. You know, I see it.
Second, the patent leather bread ones. So yeah, this shoe dropping at the end of December. Got pushed back a few times, but man, once you see the shoe in person, like, it's a beautiful shoe. I always been a fan of Jordan 1s, bread ones especially. You know, it's the classic band, MJ colorway.
This the December drop.
Yep, December 31st, last day of the year.
They gonna have that. So y'all heard it first, December 31st. I know so they dropping.
This the one. It's the one. Like, this gonna be, I think Cool Grey 11s are great. It's a great shoe, but I think this one everybody gonna be itching for in December.
Trust me, because everybody been like, yo, when they do that one like that, because everybody been looking for it. Everybody been looking for it. So yeah, definitely. But Jordan 1s always like get their pick with a lot of stuff. Somebody was on my chest about these soul flies I had on the other day. Yeah, so everybody.
Okay, you got the exclusive stuff.
Yeah, you gotta go. Like, the thing about it, when I buy shoes, I like shoes that are like, you know what I'm saying, like, one, nobody ain't got, and two, like, I just don't buy a Jordan shoe just because it's dropping. I like buying like collectible, like, so like, I seen like one pair on some SB Jordans. You ever heard of those? Yeah, they purple and yeah, man, trust me, they got some Jordan and SB did the collab. You see them, you gonna be like, trust me, man. They nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that.
I got them at Token for 500. It was good. It was a good grab.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, trust me, man.
Yeah.
Good grab. But look into them. When you see them, you're gonna be like, I show them to you after the show.
Yeah.
I definitely show them to you after the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I definitely want to give a big shout out to kicking it with Maine today. Yeah, so excuse the noise, you know what I'm saying, because we is in the store, you know. Everybody in here shopping. We doing this live. So yeah, man, basically we want to give a big shout out to Greg for having us, for kicking it with Maine, you know what I'm saying, and at kicking it today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely want to give a big shout out for today's picks, the Air Force Ones, you feel me? And the bread ones that drop December 30th. So y'all already know, make sure y'all be online. Y'all can come in direct. Hit them up and let them know y'all can check out the IG at 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛 ATX. Again, it's 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛 ATX. So make sure y'all definitely check that out on Instagram, 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛 ATX. And y'all can like order online. Y'all can check out the information. This is Greg right here. Make sure y'all lock in. Greg, you want to give any shout outs?
Man, just shout out to everybody. Everybody watching this, everybody that's gonna watch it, and everybody that don't watch it, man. I appreciate y'all.
And big shout out to Texas, like I said, this is Wolf Street Films. Y'all know it's your boy Maine Laveau. 3 a.m. water, stay hydrated, stay elevated. And make sure y'all check out all the music on iTunes, Spotify, wherever, on any music platform. And like again, make sure y'all check out this store. It's called 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛 ATX. Make sure y'all definitely check it out, 𝐾𝑖𝑐𝑘'𝑛 ATX. And shout out to everybody back at home in Miami. We in Texas. I like your boy, it's Maine Laveau. Love is a new day.
Goodbye.
Let's get paid.